Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Take a Look At video. And today we're taking a look at a game called Meeple Station. First and foremost, I did get a key for this game from the developers. Thank you very much. So if you want to assume that I'm biased going in with my opinion, you can go right ahead. But I can tell you that any opinions I form on this game are completely unbiased. And just because I received a key for the game does not mean that it is impossible for me to dislike the game or anything of that sort. So just wanted to let you guys know. I have to let you guys know anytime I receive a key for the game. It's a standard that I hold myself to. But with that being said, Meeple Station is I go through the tutorial first. It's space station, essentially. It mixes in elements of like Rimworld and other games and all into one. You're making your own space station, managing it, stuff like that. You have people, or meeple in this case, that you're taking care of, and it's a good time. Let's dive in. Huh? Oh, hey there. I suppose you want to know how to do things. Well, let's get started. Yes, I do want to learn how to do things. Your space station is run by Meeple, but you can't control them. You can only give orders. Let's start by opening your building menu. Well, now let's build a fish tank so our Meeple have something to eat. Well, that is not the primary reason people install fish tanks, but I guess you can do as you please. So the Meeple will build it. I will say that the graphics for this game, at least from my first impression, are a little poor. But I'm not gonna be too critical of it. It is an indie game. I'll cut it a little slack in that sense. Great. Now your fish tank will produce food, and your Meeple will eat when they're hungry. Some of your life support doesn't have a power source. Let's fix that. All right. Now we're building a conduit, which will allow us to supply power, I guess, to our space station. I'm assuming that each of your Meeple are unique, and they each can have different occupations. Yeah, so this guy's a refiner, this guy's an engineer. Now we won't suffocate and die. That's good. We need more resources. It's time to send someone out there to mine. We need to create a suit rack and an airlock so our Meeple can go outside. Make sure airlocks have a nearby bulkhead so you don't lose a lot of oxygen when it's opened. Build a suit rack, build an airlock. Okay. Well, let's see what. Oh, okay, here they are. Well, here's an airlock. I'm not sure. This is a suit rack. That, and then how about we airlock something. I don't sure where I am positioning this exactly. Guess there. I don't even know if that was in the right spot, but oh, too late now. I'm just putting it in. Oh, okay, it works. I think that allows you to go outside. Yeah, and it works because this is on the lower floor. Now we have an airlock. Let's get out there and mine some of the asteroids. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. You can also use the arrow keys to change layers. Place to sit and eat. Find a beryllium asteroid and designate it. Some of it for mining. Okay. All right. Take it easy there for a second, because I need to figure out what is going on. I don't know. There aren't any blue asteroids around here, are there? Oh, here's one. Way out here. It's not. This one, here's a blue one. I don't know how to do that, though. I can send someone. I don't know if me clicking on that means that someone is going to go out there and handle that, but I would hope so. These guys don't have a place to sit and eat, so I won't provide them with that. Here. Let's see. Yeah, these graphics are a little subpar, I would say, and I'm fine with pixelated graphics. It's just that even these pixelated graphics are not exactly all that fantastic, all things considered. Is there nowhere I can put this? Here, how about I have no idea where I could put this, actually. I guess I can do that, and then can I delete this? Is that possible? Alright, it looks like someone is going out there to go mine. When Meeple use an airlock, it vents the oxygen from the room. You can hover your mouse over a room to see how much oxygen there is. Alright. Go get some beryllium for us. I guess I can't get rid of it once I have it. Can he actually do anything? Oh, he is doing something. Okay. Did I not handle that? You guys have a place to sit and eat now, right? Now let's open our inventory and tell our Meeple to refine some morelite. Okay. Create a ticket. Create a new ticket here so your refiner. Your refiner. It's Y-O-U-R. Alright. 0 out of 10 game. Never gonna play this again. No, I'm being ridiculous. First, select the recipe for morelite. Okay. Choose how much you want to create. I don't... Oh, 10. Okay. There. Alright, so that's being taken care of. You guys do have a place to sit and eat now, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. How's it going, bud? Doing okay? So, no. See, you don't need to do this. I cancel that. Cancel it. Excellent. Now let's see if you can build some beds. I can do that. Do I have space, though? I could expand the modules, but at the same time, I want to. How about we get rid of that for a second? We go down a layer. We can put some stuff down here. We have more space. Really? We don't have any space? Guess not, huh? Am I really going to have to try and make it work up here? I guess that works. Guess that works. No idea where I could stick another bed. Yes. Nah, you can't do it here. That blocks the door. Could I do it here? Is this blocking anything? Build another airlock and we will designate it to only accept trade ships. Right on. Okay. Now everybody has a bed. Why only build 2 beds when you have 3 guys? No place to sit and eat. This is incorrect. There's a chair right here and a table. I mean, granted, I did not put the chair... Well, I put it next to the table, but I did not position it properly, but it's there. It's there for you. Designate an airlock for trading. Hover over an airlock and press T. Okay. Getting the hang of this. Let's wait for a trade ship and then hire a janitor. Speed up time here. Okay. I'm not really sure if there's any concept of time in this game, or if you guys just sleep whenever. Click on the trade ship to bring up the trade menu. Time to barter. We're getting low on cookies, not sure why. You can trade resources in this panel. And hire new workers from this panel. We're going to hire Kinodio. Okay. Got the hang of things now. Let's see if you can manage this next task on your own. I'm tired of standing up. Build a table and 2 chairs so we have somewhere to sit and eat. Okay, but I already did that. Can I not get rid of the stuff that I have? Yes, not. Can I delete? No. Maybe. What's this? Full status. I am not sure how to even access the options menu. I don't want to click the big red X. Yeah, this UI is a little less than ideal too, with how things are set up. I would like to have an option to access the options menu right from here. Not sure where exactly you would want me to cram this in, unless you want me to just expand in general. I'm done with you, by the way. You can leave. Great ship. I'm good. You know, we're good. We are perfectly satisfied with what we have. Go ahead and build that. Why are you building it? Oh, because it's a hull segment. I thought that was the refiner for a second. Where'd our janitor go? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, I definitely need more space in order to, you know, fit a table and chairs. Hurry up with that, please. Thank you. A stick a table. Oh, I don't have enough. All right. Well, we're going to go get some more moralite because I don't have enough to build anything at the present moment. Yeah, so come out here. Oh, you're still out here. Oh, we have plenty of beryllium. We just need to actually some more moralite. I do wish there was a more convenient way to increase the amount of moralite you want, or granted any resource that you would want instead of just repeatedly clicking. But I feel maybe I'm being a little too nitpicky. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's missing this game. My impression right now is that it's missing some core elements that it needs in order to be good. You know, and I'll discuss this more later. Right now, I do want to just try and focus on the game and you know, give it its best shot, give it an opportunity to you know, to impress me. What are you doing here? Are you another trade ship? Listen, we don't have anything that I can trade. All right, unfortunately. I'm not going to hire somebody. Shaipiu? Here, you can what do you want? And we could give you absolutely nothing. You have plenty of everything. We'll pass, thanks. Just we needed enough for a table. We're good. We're good on our own. And now I just need 20 more so that I can build some chairs. Right now I don't have the ability to do so. Since I've kind of been nitpicking this game a little bit and critiquing it more than anything, I would like to talk about some of the things that I do enjoy. And it's just like some minor details. You know, like the fact that there is dirt for the janitor to actually wipe up. You know, whether or not he actually decides to wipe it up is an entirely different thing. But the fact that he is wiping, like there is dirt for him to wipe up, like visibly is pretty cool, I would say. I enjoy that. You know, a sucker for minor details like that. All right, will this satisfy your demands? You know what, bud? I took as long as I needed, okay? It's a salvage button to deconstruct unwanted structures. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Deconstruct those. Build a room of at least 4 tiles in size. Seal it off with a bulkhead. That's optional, so therefore I'm not going to do it. Maybe I should. Oh, they decided to go to sleep. That snoring sound effect is is a little less than satisfying, I would say. Yeah. Also, we have 4 guys here in 3 beds. They sleep at different intervals, so I guess it works out. We're gonna expand. Game said. What are you doing, bud? Oh, you had to go eat. Okay. I don't understand how we can. Oh, I don't understand how we're making money, but we are. Maybe we're exporting resources, and you know I'm just not aware of it. That could be it. Not entirely sure. I think I will seal this off with a bulkhead since it's right attached to the bulkhead. And, you know, having less oxygen in your office is a little less than ideal, I would say. So, let's see. Excellent. Now all we need to do is build an office desk. desk. Jesus. Officers will also be happier if they have their own private dining table. Trust me, you want to keep them happy. Okay. Fine. No. It's okay. I mean, it's not like, I'm lacking a little space, or anything. It's fine. It's okay. I don't have the ability to build my own walls, which is a little bothersome. But I guess I don't. I guess I don't need to. Maybe it's something I can unlock. No, doesn't look like it. Maybe there is some way for me to do it that I'm not aware of. I don't really know. I guess everything is supposed to be open, like, aside from the walls to protect you from space. Not entirely sure, though. Also, we are running low on inventory space because we've got so much more beryllium. Because all that guy does is go out there and mine. Can I tell him to stop? Because we don't need anything else right now. But you don't need to do this anymore. You can head back home. Now take a nap. Oh, I didn't even realize there was space up here. Damn. All right, well, just understand what is happening. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, go ahead and build a desk. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm assuming I'm gonna need a chair. I can't position it exactly how I want. It's all right. I guess they don't need a desk. Now that you've ranked up, an officer will likely join our station when the next trade ship arrives. Let's wait for one to arrive. I'm sure they'll have lots for you to do. Now, hold on a second. You said a private dining table would be kind of ideal. Fuck it. You know what? They don't need it. They don't need it. All right? Why do we have to spoil these officers? We're not spoiling anybody else on this goddamn space station. Not spoiling any officers. So am I just waiting for the officer to show up, or do I have to hire him? Because I don't have the ability to do that. Maybe I'm supposed to wait for the next trade ship. That's probably what it is. Not entirely sure, though. Quit fucking around with the airlock, okay? Messing things up. I don't really have anything for these guys to do. This guy just won't stop mining. I don't know how to tell him to stop, but he won't stop mining. Except to eat, and then he just goes back out there and mines. There's got to be a way for me to tell him to stop. Just no, you don't need to. I'm telling you, you don't need to. What else can I build? Oh, here's another trade ship. This is probably where the officer coming in is. Okay. I don't think I have it, actually. Here's an image to help illustrate how to set up an advanced circuit tree, because I know how to speak words. Build a transformer and connect it to a shield generator with large cables. I don't think I'm going to do that. And it's not because, like, I am I'm shitting on the game or something, because I don't intend to do that. I just it's kind of a lot of work, to be honest. And one, I'm lazy. Two, I don't want to run this video on for like 45 minutes doing all sorts of stuff. So I think this is actually a good stopping point for the video. Whether or not I come back to this game is a little up in the air. I didn't finish the tutorial, so that in itself warrants coming back to it. However, this game as a whole is not very good, and I feel bad saying it like that, because that's putting it very bluntly. But there's no soundtrack in the background, which is in my opinion, is kind of essential to games like this, kind of essential to simulation games as a whole. The graphics are a little subpar. The UI is missing some key components, like the ability to access an options menu without having to exit the game mode that you're in. Assuming that is actually the case, I guess we can test that out right here and now. Okay, well, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that if you just clicked on it, that it would take you to this. See, you learn things. And that's why, I get real hesitant criticizing games so much, because a lot of the time I don't know what's going on. And, I make assumptions before I fully understand. And so this is one of those things where, like, I did have access to an options menu, but I didn't know that it was there. All right. I cannot stand that snoring sound anymore. I am going to unpause the game so that guy can finish sleeping. We'll wait for both of them to finish sleeping. Please stop. Please stop. Get out of bed, please. For the love of God. Okay, all right. But, I did have access to the options menu. But even then, this is a little... it's just... It doesn't really feel right, for lack of better... for lack of a better description. Just it doesn't feel like it's laid out really well. Could be done better. This is very much a nitpicking sort of thing, and it's just something that bothers me personally. Whether or not it bothers other people is entirely subjective. But I don't really like it when there's poor grammar or poor punctuation or poor capitalization in games. It turns me off. Poor spelling as well. Granted, that turns me off when it comes to anything. Movies, when there's subtitles or something, or books, and other video games as well. It turns me off. It doesn't really pull me in. I'm put under the impression that not a whole lot of effort was put into the game. Whether or not that's true is, again, not centered around that. That's just the impression that gets put into my head. That doesn't mean that I automatically think that. That's just the impression that gets put into my head, and that does not mean that there was not a whole lot of effort put into this game. Again, it's just what I think of when I see it. And what that implies is that is not a good thing, for there to be grammatical errors like that. Like using the wrong "your," for example. But that is very much a nitpicking thing. I don't. The one thing I can say that I do enjoy about this game is that building things is satisfying. Like I do enjoy building things and then watching my builder go and build them. That is something like it's something that's makes my brain feel good, for a lack of better terminology. It's just satisfying to watch. So I will give the game credit there. And the game does have its qualities that give it replay value. Like the whole idea of researching items and unlocking new things. That in itself creates replay value. And so this game has that going for it. It's just like it needs a little fine tuning. The graphics could use a little work. A soundtrack would be nice. Fixing the grammatical errors. And making the gameplay a little more enticing, because while there is replay value here, the gameplay itself is not all that enticing. It could be better. However, I'm not going to tear into it because, I'm of the opinion that if you can't offer a perfect solution to what a game is missing or to what a game is doing wrong, then you can't tear into it. You can point it out and say, hey, this isn't what I think is the ideal way of doing this. But tearing it to shreds and saying it ruins a game or ruins your enjoyment or experience of the game doesn't really help anybody. Unless you propose a solution to it and offer some critical feedback. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I don't really know, honestly, what could be changed exactly to make the gameplay feel better. But right now it's just not entirely enticing. I don't feel too much motivation to come back to this game. However, I might for a second episode to put together this advanced circuit. Finish the tutorial up. But I'm not entirely sure. Of course, these are just my thoughts on the game. If you guys have your own opinions, I'm not sure if this is out yet, actually. If I'm thinking of the correct game, this may not be coming out until September, but I could be thinking of an entirely different game. I'm not sure. But, again, these are just my thoughts, my opinions. They aren't the basis for what is, what may be actually correct and what may actually be true. They're just merely my opinions. Everyone has their own opinions. And when this game does come out, or if it is out already, I would recommend buying it and giving it a look for yourself. That's what I recommend with any game that I check out, especially ones that I receive keys for, since I did not pay for them myself. I do recommend, giving the game a look for yourself and formulating your own opinion, by playing it, because that's the best way to get an opinion on a game, is playing it yourself, in my opinion. So there you go. With that being said, I don't have much else to say. This was Meeple Station for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. So let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up when it comes out, or if it is out already. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I'll play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.